Hmm. Yo, what's going on? Hmm. Hey, someone subscribed? Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. It hasn't been a while. I have not had the not good. Not good to be quite real with you. I have not had the chance to stream in a minute, to be quite real with you. Or more so, I haven't had the spirit to stream in a minute, is what I'd say. I'm happy you're here, Edward. Pleasure to have you along for the ride. I generally just my mental has not been here. What are we doing today? Great question. Talking more than anything, just talking at the current moment because holy God, so much, so much has been going on. A disgusting amount of things has been going on. I am not a fan of anything that has been going on. So I'd like to figure out about this Screen Act thing. A summary is in progress. Oh, all right. So I want to read the Screen Act. I would like to read the Screen Act because this is very interesting how things keep going through. It's a lot of stuff that always happens. Can you please give us more homeless tips one of these days? Right now, I'd like to focus on the Screen Act because that is much more important to me right now. This is very, very important to me. Whatever the Screen Act is. So that's what I'd like to talk about today. I'm so bad at reading. So I've been doing my best to run all pub everything is screaming. I just don't know what's happening anymore. I feel as though I'm 10 steps back with everything. I feel like every time I make a video about something, something else happens that I care about. Every time I make a video about something, something else pops up. Every time. I'll make a video, the Screen Act. Well, we're gonna learn about that here today. Right here. We're gonna learn about that right now. I know, reading. The worst thing on the planet. Reading. It sucks. So this is the Screen Act. This was introduced February 26, 2025. You look knackered. I don't know British slang. What does knackered mean? What does that mean? The reason why I wear glasses because I don't know what that means. It really is. I in the past few things we've had collective shout because we've had collective shout, right? We got collective shout. We've had this. So no stupid questions. We've been looking at collective shout. I hate collective shout. Tired? I'm not really tired. Yeah, this is like a whole thing. I hate these people. Whoever these people are, I hate them. I despise them with my whole chest. Hello, Ursanora. I hate them more than I've hated anything in my entire life. I genuinely hate them. I believe they're an Australian company of some sort. I hate these people. I genuinely hate these people. I do. I hate them more than anything. They're censoring NSFW games and things of that variety. What Collective Shot has done. So we approached payment processors because Steam did not respond. Australian pressure group Collective Shout claims responsibility for Steam and itch.io NSFW removal. This was on January 28, 2025. They have taken out a lot of NSFW games, but we're setting the record straight. I despise these people so much. They are so they are the worst thing that has ever happened to censorship. It is agitating. In response to false claims and misinformation about our campaign, we're setting the record straight. Some have asked why we involve payment processes. Others claim we're responsible for itch.io removing all NSFW content. We raised our objectification to R-word and incest on games Steam for months, and they ignored us for months. We approached payment processors because Steam did not process. We called on itch.io to remove those games that we argued normalized violence and abuse of women. itch.io made the decision to remove all our objectifications were the content that involved violence and the torture of women. Apparently they did that. Continues to send hundreds of emails to Valve about problematic games. I'm concerned about Visa's recent efforts to censor blah 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 blah. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you here. The reason that Visa responded in such a ham-fisted way is because I'm gonna put my glasses on because I know someone's gonna comment about my eyes. The reason they responded in such a ham-fisted way is because Visa and other payment processors don't want to get, I don't know, canceled. I know it seems stupid to say that, but cancel is what's going on. Not Nolzen. It's not Gooner Games getting I'm gonna yell. You're gonna make me yell. You are gonna make me yell at you. You are going to make me yell at you. You are going to make me get angry and yell at you. It is not Gooner Games getting banned. They have banned Destroy Become Human. Shut up, Sasuke. They have banned Destroy Become Human. They have banned games that in any way represent any violence. They're focusing on banning Grand Theft Auto. That is what's going on. It's not Gooner Games that they are getting rid of. They're getting rid of anything that is deemed as violent or has violence towards women. Any games, that is what's going. It's not just Gooner Games. It is any games. Any games. Any game. Any of them. Any of them. And it's not. Yes, do you think I'll be mad if they got rid of the porn? I wouldn't give a damn if it was just that. I don't care about that. They're getting rid of any game. Any game. Any of them. I'm not angry at they take it. You give them an inch and they took the entire land. It's not as if they're just getting rid of, oh, this game has breasts and is showing nipples and is obviously provocative. We're going to get rid of it. No, they're getting rid of Grand Theft Auto. They're trying to get rid of Call of Duty because it has violence towards women. They're trying to get Call of Duty to get rid of women's skins. They're trying to get rid of anything that depicts violence in any capacity towards women at all. Period. Period. That's what's going on. You're acting like it's just one small thing. It is a wide spanning spectrum of garbage they are trying to take out. It's not just, oh, I can't believe you're mad at Gooner Games, bro. Didn't know you beat it that hard. No. Oh my god. You can't have the censorship. It's stupid. Oh my god. You act like it's just one thing. They're misrepresenting everything. It's so stupid. Let me see. What games are banned from itch? And here's what they've done. This is the worst issue. This is the worst thing. If they were just banning the games, I'd have no problem. The issue is that they are going after the actual payment processors. So even if you are a adult, you can't look at it with any of these payment processors because MasterCard, Visa, Stripe, and PayPal have now been taken away where you can't even buy them using those services. That's the issue. That's the problem. They're trying to restrict what you spend your money on. That's my problem. That's the big reveal. They're restricting what I can spend money on. That's what's happening. So I'm pissed. I'm angry because guess what? They're not going after the game. They're going after everything else. If you live in the UK, then you're going through sick hell. Willful, ignorant misinformation is my least favorite thing. It's stupid. It's so dumb. That's exactly what's going on, Ursa. That's exactly what's going on. It's as if... It's all of them. Any game... the game mouthwashing? I don't know if you remember mouthwashing. They banned mouthwashing because it has an allusion to things. They are banning art. They're banning art. And it goes further than that because they're talking about banning Skyrim. They're talking about banning Skyrim because it has mods that are NSFW. Hopefully that makes you understand something. If they're talking about banning mods because they are NSFW, then that's the issue. That's a problem. That is a problem. This is wildly stupid, wildly dumb. This is my problem. This is my problem. This is the whole thing. You're not grasping what's going on here. You're like genuinely, I feel as though you're getting a small taste of what this is. This is because you're not really understanding. And this comes ahead with the Online Safety Act. Because the Online Safety Act is happening too. So the Online Safety Act, you can see your own chat there. Haha. The Online Safety Act is this thing right here, right? This is the Online Safety Act. You can see my background there. This is the Online Safety Act. So, Lori Margaret, UK Online Safety Act is tougher than proposed US law. That's what they're saying. So, the Online Safety Act, the United Kingdom is now enforcing its Online Safety Act, which was passed in Parliament in 2023. The law calls for shielding all users from illegal content with special protections for children, including the use of age assurance tools. Some U.S. states have enacted laws with similar goals, and the U.S. Senate has passed the less ambitious Kids Online Safety Act, which has not passed the House. For all UK users, including adults, the Online Safety Act requires services, including search engines and social media platforms, to take proactive steps to block content that promotes terrorism, child abuse, material hate crimes, and revenge along with fraud and scams. This sounds really good on paper, and there are additional provisions for children regarding harmful content. Services likely to be accessed by children must proactively assess the risk features, algorithms, and content fraud. Now, this seems really cool, right? Why I hate streaming? I hate talking, dude. I hate talking to people live. It's actually agitating. So this is what's going on. This is what's happening. So this is also important. I want you to this part's pretty cool, right? But then this part agitates the hell out of me. With specific measures to address risks such as materials that encourages self-harm, eating disorders, bullying, hateful abuse, dangerous social exposure. So this is coupled with a bunch of stuff. You need to be able to witness this stuff or at least learn about it, or else nobody's going to know about it. You need to be able to talk about the things. You need to be able to talk about the things. Eliminate all children. Crazy work. This week, the UK began enforcing the requirement that platforms use highly effective age assurance technologies, not just requiring users to state their age, to prevent children from accessing adult content. So the biggest thing is the fact that I know you think your data is worthless. I know you don't care. I know you don't care about your data. I'm aware of it. People say it all the time. I don't care if they spy on me, bro. I know I'm getting spied on. That's not my problem. My problem is I don't care about you. I'm talking about the general public more so than you. Outside of your nihilistic doomer posting garbage pseudo bullshit, I don't care about that. I don't give a flying fuck about any of the garbage you spill over inside of your brain, leaking out of your ear sausages, actively saying, they can take my data, they can spy on me. Okay, North Korean citizen, I don't care about you. Have fun with your nihilistic doomer posting BS, snail skull little rabbit, garbage bullshit. You have as much brain as you have earwax. My issue is that my privacy, my encrypted messages that could be going to my messenger apps and the private conversations that I have are now going to be used for advertisers to pitch me garbage, or they're taking my biometric data that could be used if a data breach happens. That is my biggest issue. So I'm having a little bit of an issue trusting the infallible government that has been always for the citizens the entire time of this conception. That is what's agitating me. That is what's making my brain hurt. That's what's pissing me the fuck off. That's what's making me violently mad. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's really, really, really dumb. The only people that win is big tech. That's the only people that win. That's the only. It's the only people that win is big tech. We only people that win is big tech. That's it. The only people that win this entire battle is big tech. So. Already, adult sites such as P-Hub are requiring users to sign in, which is legal for adults while in 2018. I tested this by using a virtual. It appears though I was logged in from the UK and I got a page requiring age verification. Users can verify their age using biometric age information such as self-analyzed by AI. Crazy? Okay, these are the ways you can do it. A selfie analyzed by AI, uploading a government-issued ID, or verifying age through a credit card or other financial data. All right, let's roll back here. Let's think about this. You can either give up your face to AI, right, which you've probably already done. It's the first thing you can do. You can upload a government-issued ID. I want to show you my government-issued ID. So this is, you're going to see my full name. This is my name. You're going to see my name. You guys want to see my legal, who wants to see my legal name? By a show of hands, who wants to see my legal name? Anybody been curious what my name is? Anybody been curious? By a show of hands, who wants to see my legal name? Who wants to see my legal name? We're going to see my legal name. So, here we go. So, this is my legal name. There you go. There you go. That's my full name. Enjoy. Enjoy. That's my full name. That's my full name. Yes, Whaley. Yes, that's my full name. Thank you. That's my full name. If you're ever curious if I've been lying to you guys about my name, it's my name. Yeah, it's long. Welcome to the real world. My name is long as hell. Welcome to the real world. Ugh. So, I had to get a new ID recently. Oh, my first name is Setos. That's what it is. There's like a spell. My name. It's my name. That's my old address when I lived in Toledo. I live in Detroit now, but that's my old address. It's basically my mom's address. I just use that because you don't have to pay. So, Whaley is a nice name. Cool to see. Thank you. No, that's my actual. Yes, it's my actual. Welcome to the real world. I don't have a stage name. That's just my name. I just thought it'd be easier for my actual name. I don't. People are like, oh, your name's not Sarah Rose. I bet it's something stupid. I'm like, I don't really know what to tell you there. That's my name. So, as I was saying, you have to do that. You have to give your name. You got to give all that information, right? That's what you got to do. You got to upload that. It's so unique, though. It means worthless. Or verifying age through a credit card or other financial data. So, if a data breach happens, you got to give up all your information. You just got to give it up. You got to give it up. Without the VPN, the beautiful thing about being online was anonymity, right? I believe that was Shimonetta is real. The beautiful thing about Shimonetta, a beautiful world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. I think that we are entering so much nonsense, and this all comes up front. This is like one of 3 things that I want to talk about today. Besides the Safety Act, I want to read this. This is what's going on. Over the last 3 decades preceding the enactment, several bills to access online P content, including telegraph laws, blah, blah, blah. With the exception of Children Protections Act, this was a while. Children Online Protection Act. I made a video that's... I want to point this out. There's a big video. Oh, I was looking up backstage stuff. That was important. And I was looking up his video because he was the only person that was actually talking about it. I don't actually like chibi reviews. So, you guys can see how much money I made this month. Yay. I made $4,200 this month. That's not important. What's important is... Hold on. This is the reason why I don't schedule that many videos and I have a lot of them unlisted because it takes so long to scroll through when I have all of them uploaded. Okay, so I have this video coming out, right? This video is going to come out tomorrow. It's called The Internet is in Danger. That's the whole thing there. That's what's going on there. I just don't like chibi reviews. So, good day. Why don't I like chibi? Actually, this is a really petty reason. Actually, I'm gonna explain why I don't like chibi reviews. This is really petty. This is really specific. It's not even a big reason. I'm just gonna show you why. This is real. This is a real thing. Me and chibi reviews spoke when I wasn't that big, right? When I was a small little content creator. When I was small. Chibi reviews. This is very important. He was reviewing a series called Toriko. He used to review Chibi reviews Toriko review. Let's see. Review. Does he still have them up? So it was like 10 years ago where he was reviewing this series called Toriko. And I watched him review this series. I don't really care about that. But he was reviewing this series called Toriko. And as he was reviewing the series called Toriko, I got in a call with him. And I said, you are pronouncing the name Guinness wrong. I'm begging you to stop saying the word Genesis. And he said, I'm right about the word. You're wrong. Now, this is very petty. He then proceeded to show me, this is 10 years ago. He then showed me lolly stuff after he said that. Those 2 reasons coupled on top. I'm going to show you how the name is said. Guinness Wolf King. This is from Toriko. This is the Wolf King Guinness. As you can see, his name is spelled Guinness. He pronounced this Genesis. Said I was wrong about the pronunciation of the word Guinness. And then proceeded to show me lolly stuff. So that's why I don't like him. Those 2 things. And that was 10 years ago. Yes. But still hate him for that. I don't know why. I just don't like him for that. He didn't really... Me, I'm extremely petty. I know. Like 10 years ago. I don't know why he showed me lolly stuff. Not really sure what that was about. But he said, hey, look, check. He said, check your inbox. And I did. And he sent that. I am really upset by... I'm just really upset by him for a lot of reasons. That's like a lot of things I'm upset with him about. But that's personal. Very personal. Don't really know why that happened. Don't really know what was going on there. Very odd, very strange. Let's get back to the Child Protection Act. Let's not talk about it. So, and there are 2 decades, suggested uses of blocking and filtering software, search technologies. They always use the word P when it's more than that. It's more. Get away from me. It's always more than that. Additionally, Pew Review search on 39% blocking users in minor online activities. Like 61% of children online have instances when they're at a school or at a library. States have now recognized a public health hazard that leads to broad individual and societal and public health impacts. It is estimated that 80% of minors between the ages of 12 to 17 have been exposed to P, with 54% teenagers seeking get exposure to online P, all this stuff. Child P, and the terms child P and minor have been meaningful in terms since that. So it's basically talking about harmful. This whole thing is about harmful to minors, right? Whole thing is about that. And then it gets to this. This is the real part of it. Notice how this portion is significantly shorter. Notice how this part is significantly shorter. Because they are very loose-lipped and loose-worded with how they word things in here. It is very vague. It's a very vague bill. It's extremely vague. They're using very vague language throughout this entire thing because if they use vague language, they can further access more of my data. Shia Speaks responded, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't give a damn. I don't. I hate the news too. It's stupid. And it's a manga about food too. Love Toriko. I got a 2-hour Toriko video coming. Actually, it's probably like an hour, 10 minutes. It's just stupid. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's happening. It's just happening right in front of our faces. Just genuinely in front of our faces. HIO banning games, the Online Safety Act. And I'm so concerned about one thing and one thing only. I'm only concerned about Epstein right now. I am only concerned about Epstein. I need to know more about this. I am more concerned about Epstein. That is what I'm concerned about. I'm not going back and forth with somebody who let me guess. I'm gonna guess. I haven't watched the video that he responded, that Shia Speaks responded. I'm gonna guess what it says. It's probably either a doubling down or a clarification. Those are only two ways he could possibly respond because I'm pretty sure he's early 20s. That's how early 20-year-olds respond. They either double down and say, I don't care about what you think about me. I don't care. Listen, let me clarify what I meant by that. That's what I'm guessing he did. It's my first guess. My second guess is that he doubled down and clarified on a combination of both. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get publicly addressed. Pretty sure he saw the video. I don't even care if I get publicly addressed. But I'm pretty sure he would never publicly admit or address what he saw with me. That doesn't matter with me. Shia Speaks is still a good content creator. I enjoy his stuff. I think he speaks his mind. And I can't hate somebody who speaks their mind. I can hate somebody, or I can hate somebody's ideals and ideologies. I don't hate people. I hate ideas. I don't think people in totality are bad. I think ideas are bad. If you're unwilling to grow as a person, if you're unwilling to take the first step upon growth in your life hole, to take a first step to being a more centered, neutral human being when it comes to arguments, and don't actually think of arguments as arguments, but more so compromises or conversations, I have no interest in engaging with that. I simply pointed out what I felt like was a flaw in the logic of somebody who angrily responds to things and uses anger as the first metric of measurement, despite the fact that you shouldn't do that when it comes to online scuffles and arguments. That was my thought process. I don't care what he responded because I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. He actively states that he does it because he knows people are going to get mad. If your entire goal is to get people mad at something, then it's worthless to engage with it. So I'm not going to engage with it. I low-key nailed it. What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? I predicted the actions of a young 20-year-old. Who cares? Ugh. And pizza, hope you're doing good. I should probably get pizza. We're talking about a content creator known as Shia Speaks, who is a great content creator. I have no issues with Shia Speaks, and I'm not going to insult or demean Shia Speaks, but if you're going to be mean and a bully and insensitive to people and you're going to be angry at people rightfully calling you out for being rude, then there's no point in engaging. There's 0 point in engaging with that. It seems pointless. I'm not, I'm not, I don't have the energy. There's too many other things going on. There's so much other stuff happening. So much other stuff. If you want to talk about something lighthearted, you want to talk about something lighthearted, let's talk about robo-racism. We can talk about robo-racism. I recently made a video about robo-racism. Robo-racism is hilarious. I don't know if you guys know about robo-racism, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Robophobia. That's fun. Robophobia. This whole thing. It's a thing on TikTok. It's a robophobic TikTok stuff. That's full. Clanker. Yeah, Clanker. Wirebacks. All this other stuff. Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, hurry the fuck up. Huh? Yeah, beep boop boop. Hurry the fuck up. That's what that means. We got any robo baddies in here or what? Any robo bunnies? Yeah. Do prospects? What's up, robo bunny? Yeah. You gonna get her a shot of Pennzoil? I appreciate it. Nah, I'm good with my Miller Lite. I don't drink that shit. Robophobe? Fuck is that? I'm trying to robo pro. Yeah, so beep 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 boop. You like that shit? Yeah, I know you like that shit. You like numbers and shit. I got some.
So that's good. I like this stuff because it's gonna show me who's really racist. I'm excited because I can tell that it's going to show me who's really racist. They're never going to. They are never, in any capacity, going to arrest real criminals. You see what says? Think you said will be the only one spared during that. It's interesting. It's going to devolve into actual racism because I feel as though I listed a bunch of slurs in my video. I don't want to spoil the video, so I'm just gonna wait for the video to come out. But I listed a bunch of slurs with that, and when I was saying them, I just took regular slurs that I knew and revamped them. It's gonna be psychotic. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. That's what it's going to be. People doing that in totality. That's the reality of what's gonna happen. It's gonna suck. It's going to suck for a long time. Hey, Moonlit Sam. I'm upset by so much. Yeah, there are going to be actual slurs for actual people. That's what's going to be. Clanker, there's like, oh, you're saying clanker with a hard R. Oh, my goodness. And I'm not going to be a joke police. I'm not going to do that at all. I think it's funny. Sarah saw what? What did I see? Thank you for the donation. Who sent me a donation? What? Someone sent me a donation? What's going on? What happened? What was the donation? I'm so sorry. Thanks, Darkblade. Sophie, you sent the donation? I did not see that. I am so sorry. Sophie, what did you say? I need a better chat. Sophie Bliss sent a donation. Did it say a message with it? I'm so sorry, Sophie. I apologize. I have so many chats up. It says to buy snacks. It went by so quick. Did it? Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I did not see that. I'm not a good content creator. So there's $3.99 buy snacks. Thank you very much, Sophie Bliss. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. I need to get a better thing besides Sheep Chat because I'm just using Sheep Chat for everything. And I think I need to find a thing that, because I have all my chat. I'm gonna show you what I use. It's just easier to do that. I'm using this thing, which doesn't show me anything. It doesn't show me anything. It doesn't show me a thing. It just shows me all the chats put together from Twitch, Kick, apparently, all that stuff. That's all it does. They said $12 with no worries. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. $12, get me a good sandwich. Sophie's the greatest. I appreciate that. I can't see it. I sadly can't see. I got to figure out a way to show donations. I got to figure out a way to do that. 12 Canadian buckaroos. That's really good. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. I could use it. It's going to go right to a homeless man. I can tell you right now. It's going to go right to little known fact. People don't know this about how I spend my YouTube money and my social media money. I have a job. I work in Amazon. My job has enough. Thank you very much, Infamous. My job has enough money to pay me for my rent and bills and stuff. So I use that money for rent and bills. And for YouTube, I use that for homeless people exclusively. That is what I do. Specifically homeless people is what I use it for. That's what I do. That is it. Mostly watchers on YouTube. Thank you very much, Last Okage. I appreciate that. If everybody on YouTube could just open up a second tab and go to Twitch, that would boost me up so much. That'd be great. I would love that so much. I usually ask that of my TikTok people, but I don't have my TikTok army right now because I've been so reluctant to be on TikTok. I think you use Streamlabs. I do use Streamlabs. I do. I use Streamlabs for the widgets, but not everything. As a DA for Amazon, what does DA mean? I wish I could afford an apartment. I gotta get a garbage apartment. But is YouTube? Yeah, YouTube sucks. Hold on, BRB. Twitch is blocked by my government waggy workspace, but YouTube isn't. Is crazy work. What's up, Rico? That is insane. That one is blocked, one is not blocked. That is psychotic work. I want to learn more about the gobbledygook and nonsense that is happening with the blocking of so many systems because it is a very widespread issue. Thank you very much, Mel Twink. Mel Twarnick. Mel Twarnick? I said Mel Twink is crazy. Our last one was closed. I just saw you were streaming and didn't know you were on Twitch, so I just joined. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I am on Twitch. I don't stream often. I want to point something out, right? This is really, really important. I can't play video games anymore. I might make a video about why I can't play video games anymore, but just know I can't play video games anymore. Period. I can't. I got a Switch too. I have a Switch too. I can't play video games anymore. I can't play video games anymore. I can't. I'll make a video talking about it, but just know I can't. For any reason. You know what's sad? Monster Hunter Stories 3 just got announced today. Really excited about that. No, it's not the games are boring. What game will I miss the most? Monster Hunter for sure. I can't play them. I can't. I just can't. It's not hand pain. My hands are fine. Not hand pain. Too addicted? No, not that. You see, you guys are giving very reasonable explanations for things. Very reasonable explanations. It's not because of my eyes. It's not anything physical. It is purely one mental debilitation. And I will probably have to make a video about that. I didn't grow out of it. No. Just say it. It's because it's schizoaffective. The games are real now. They feel real. See you later, Drew. It's not about the time it takes. I can't mentally sit through a game because the NPCs for real. The dialogue feels as though it's real. What became an escape for me has now become a prison. It is sad. It is very sad. I can't sit through any of the games at all. I haven't replaced it with doom scrolling or most things folk media. That's what's going on. Whaley, I like how you're using my now that you know my last name, you're just using my last name now. That's really funny. Thanks, you could play older games. Doesn't work. I played Pokemon Stadium on the Switch emulator, and I tried to play it, and I got through a little bit of it. I played with my wife a little bit, and that's about as far as my brain could take it. I love games too much. I love games too much. I can listen to this. This is why I got way too emotional about it. That's fair. There's no way any loyalty after you said it. I can see it. I can see it about the time it gets typed. I'm not sure what the latency is with things, but I see most of the things. I have a pretty big chat. My chat is right in front of my screen. I'm looking directly forward, so I'm looking at the chat right now. That is exactly what my face sees. I can't play PS2 games. I can't play none of it. None of it. It's not the fact that they look unrealistic. It's not a look thing. It's not that the games look too realistic. This is why it's so hard to explain Schizoaffective, because nobody knows what I'm going through. So it's very difficult to kind of conceptualize what I mean when I say that it doesn't matter if the game looks fake or unreal or anything of that, right? It doesn't matter if it's relaxing. People suggest you should play Stardew Valley. No, it's not helping. I think with the whole censorship stuff, Salem, it has gotten really bad. I'm making I think I made a video releases at 4 today, I think. So yeah, that's probably what's happening today. 4 o'clock and 8:30 are 2 videos releasing where I talk about censorship in depth. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Can I play games if I take meds? Nah, I'd be too. I wouldn't be able to critically think if I take meds. So that's just what's happening. I don't know. It's hard to explain because too real is undermining what the issue is. So yeah, you get too sucked in reality, melt together. I don't know much about schizophrenia. Man, this is very difficult. So is VR on painful version? That's a good way to phrase it. VR on painful version. Do you like music? Yeah. Sophie gave $10. Did she? What did Sophie say with the message? I gotta find some way to put these donations on screen, dude. This is it. I get so much value of your videos. If I go, I get paid today. Also, bipolar schizophrenia, my diagnosis, my nose changes. Cheers. Thank you so much, Sophie Bliss. Thank you. I appreciate you. 23 clams total. Thank you so much. You don't owe me, Sophie. I appreciate you so much. You don't owe me anything. I really do appreciate anything. I like learning about psychology. My girlfriend is a psychologist. Man. Is she quitting altogether? I don't want to quit. I think there's some. Have you been on meds before? I have been on meds. This is very important. I used to be able to rap, right? I used to be really good at rapping. I was astounding at it. I could do flow and lyrical analysis. When I start taking meds, I couldn't think or do anything. Then I got off meds after a while. I lost all ability to rap. Despite all my crazy rants and antics, and you guys probably think I can probably flow really good, but because of the pills, I lost a core foundational part of who I was. Yeah, you remember when I used to rap? Yeah, you remember. Thank you very much, Transjester. Try right now? No. So I can't rap. I'm not on any meds right now. I refuse to take them. I would rather go crazy. Eventually, guys, I'm going to go crazy. You guys are no longer going to have access to me. Period. It is going to be a moment in time where nobody has any access to anything that I am, and I'll be gone. You guys will have nothing of me. It will be a tragic, horrifying moment for me, but you guys will find somebody else and you guys will move on with your lives and it will be fine. And you guys will forget about me in the grand scheme of things and it will keep going. That is what's going to happen. I have no inspirations, Aiden. I am my only inspiration for making content, period. It is me. That is what's going to happen. It is really sad. I feel as though there's no care for schizophrenics because we are less than 1% of the population. I'm not really that big right now. I'm not really huge. I'm not a large presence. I'm just some random guy on the internet at the current moment. Making decisions for us? No, they're saying they're just manipulative, which is worse somehow. So I forget what I do regardless. I mean, my videos will still be up. And what's the worst part is my videos will still release while I'm losing my mind because I have so many scheduled. I think that's the worst fate in reality. So that's going to suck for a lot of people. So that's going to suck. So yeah, they'll still release. So yeah. I guess we'll see. People tend to forget things very easily. You need to watch videos, get how it works. Oh, yes, you can always have a whole village of fakes to get an illusion, but real ones last. Have you done any IRL content? There's no universe in which I'm ever doing IRL content. I'm not using people as my playground. Like an AI. That's depressing. I wouldn't want to do that. Did you recover the schedule of this? No, they're gone forever. I'm just gonna remake those. It's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna remake the videos. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm gonna remake them and it's gonna be easier because I have a new method of making videos. So it's me titling and chaptering them. I feel like it's easier for me to make videos now that I am less sporadic. I'm pretty sure you've noticed the shift in how I've made videos as of recent because my brain is taking a step back. I have noticed a deep difference in how it operates. Immortalize it is crazy work. I don't know what to say though because I don't have it. You don't have to really say anything. Would you remember to pay your mom before you look seriously though? I don't know yet. I mean, I'll be more comfortable with being a black male, but different. And in case it's flawed, you know, it's gonna be sad if this age registration stuff gets passed. A lot of like younger kids won't be able to see my videos, and I feel like a lot of younger people find themselves with a lot of my videos, and that's gonna be really sad. That's gonna be really depressing because I found a lot of reasoning when I was younger through YouTube and trying to understand myself and reading, and I feel as though this is going to have a net negative. Has your girlfriend helped? No one helps. No one helps. Nothing helps. Nothing helps. It's okay. Way too coarse. My hair is way too coarse. Oh. Try brushing it. Is moving in slower motion. I don't have ADHD, but I don't know what it's like to have ADHD. She doesn't, and no one helps. You have a response that's similar to ChatGPT. Not hate, just noticed. I thought you might be aware because accusations can happen. I've noticed that too. People are accusing me of using ChatGPT, which is really funny because I've made videos live. I've made videos where people give me suggestions. I move away from the computer and just do videos live. I've done that before. It's really, really cute because people are so boring. I think I speak when I get into performance mode, I speak as if I am AI, and that is terrifying. I believe it's because the allegories and analogies that I use when I get into a flow state, it is scary. I am ChatGPT. I like how you call me Sero. My name is Seros. There's an S at the end. There is an S at the end. It's there. I feel like if people that don't know me or don't have an idea of who I am will say that I'm using some GPT style or something of that variety. I don't have scripts. A lot of people think I have scripts. I remember I typed out something in GPT-0 and it came back as AI and I got really upset. I got really upset. I was like, well, I just typed this out. I typed the whole thing out. They said this is definitely AI generated. I said, well, that sucks. It'll be bad for a lot, yeah. Yeah, it came really fast. Language arts teacher's favorite. I was hated in school. What the future holds of your channel, it feels like more and more are landing in hot water. We'll see. It doesn't matter. We'll see what happens. When will the Cyril DLC drop? Or they got banned from Discord because they didn't want to give his ID. That's what's probably happened. No, it's more so people think I'm using one scripts, which is disrespectful to me as a human being to think I would ever use a script. Two, it started when people said, "Oh, he's wearing glasses because he's reading a script and he doesn't want us to track his eyes." That's not true. I'm wearing glasses because when I do this and look down, or when I'm standing in certain angles, people comment about my eyes. That's why I'm wearing glasses. That's about it. And because I'm speaking articulate with great vernacular, people say that the allegories that I use and the analogies when I get into a flow state, it's usually when I get into a flow state and I'm going sicko mode and crazy, people say, oh, this is definitely ChatGPT. He's using analogies as if he's saying a raccoon dressed in a skin suit and overcoat going haywire on caffeine. That's ChatGPT. Let's roll back. I just said it. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the glasses. The CSAM economy, it's really crazy. It's comforting because yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. We're gonna lose so much. You leave the U.S. Coast. You should look into Edward Snowden. I will look into him. So they're finding what people are concerned about them, and your glasses fit you. People say my eyes look tired. Five Nights at Freddy's. You hate AJ. Who's AJ? What? Why? Who's AJ? I don't know who AJ is. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, AI. Sorry. I hate AJ. Actually, everybody say I hate AJ. Everybody says I hate it. Everybody say I hate AJ in the chat. I hate AJ. I hate AJ. I hate AJ. I hate AJ. Come on, guys. Let's get a chant going. I hate AJ. I hate AJ. I hate AJ. Yeah. Down with AJ. Yeah. Yeah. Down with AJ. Yeah. I hate AJ. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, down with AJ. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who AJ is. He deserves nothing. All right, Savvy. Whoa, that's really down went crazy. I will. This is how I'll make a video, right? And it's really easy to to go through how I make videos. It's very simple, very easy. It's really fun. I usually go through my Google Drive and I'll have an idea of some sort. Let me think. I'm logging into my Google Drive right now. I was not logged into my Google Drive. I didn't know that. It's a little embarrassing that I wasn't logged into my Google Drive. A little bit embarrassing, not gonna lie to you. So let me see. I'll go into my Google Drive, and I have a crazy amount of ideas in my Google Drive. I just have a bunch of stuff in my Google Drive. So let me go to my Googs. Let me go to the Googs. I'm in my drive now. I'm going through my drive right now. Whoa, that's bright. All right, let's see here. So I have a bunch of just ideas. I'll show you my ideas to make it easier. I have a bunch of ideas just center folded in my Google Drive. I just have a bunch of just ideas that I'll write down in my Google Drive just for future video ideas of what I have going on here. They're not really organized that well. The top ones are organized. When I have a new idea, I organize it. I used to have them numbered, but then it got kind of sporadic down here. It is how it happened. So that's what's going on there. And I'll find an idea, and then I'll get into what I call, let's chat right here, performance. So my mentality is back. What's this? It's comfortable with words and good talking. Blah 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 blah. It's what happens a lot of the time. So I think what will happen. This is the big issue. This is what I've noticed, right? Is that let's say I get into a flow state where I get talking and yapping and yammering, or I'll just get to yammering and yapping, right? They'll say I'll get into what I call, this is what I call performance mode, and it becomes annoying. So I'll say something such as, you ever notice how we weaponize a laugh? How we smuggle the truth into people's ears by wrapping it in glitter and grease paint and calling it a joke? That's justice privilege, right? So now, if we analyze every part of what I just said, people will pick that apart, and then they'll say, oh, that's AI, because he said a comparison. He said glitter and grease paint and crazy stuff. And then I'll say something along the lines of, let me think. I lost my flow. Sorry. When I lose my flow, it gets harder because it's easier when I'm doing this alone. I'm just actively speaking. Justice privilege, the holy loophole of the unholy court, where the only person allowed to speak the truth to power is the one with the bells on their hat. That guy, the weirdo, the malformed weird guy, and their pants pulled down metaphorically or otherwise, the jester, the fool, the court clown, the gobbledygooker, the one and only. He was the only one who could look the king in the eye and say, "You're full of shit." So people will say that flow of speech that I just did is a script or AI. That could be a really good video, by the way, when I think about it. People will say that flow I just did, because I do this off the cuff all the time, is AI. So that's what people say. That's what people say. That's what people thinks when I get into that flow state or speaking or things of that variety. That's what people think, because that's when I get into a flow state. That's me in a flow state speaking. That's what's going on there. That's it. So what I think, because of the way that I speak, people are saying, or the way that I type even, they're saying, "Oh man, you're speaking AI. It's crazy. It's not. I can hear the EM marks. I can hear it because of your comparisons. It just feels as if that's what it feels like." I just don't understand. I believe, and I think it's when I open up new sentences, when I say something along the lines of, "But here's the curse and the blessing." When I do that, when I say something of that variety, because I think some people say, when people do AI sentences, they often start off, "But here's the catch, here's the thing, here's the kicker." And that's what AI does, but that's also what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do when I speak in a long rant. Anybody in hey Sophie, how are you? Transpride. So that's what happens. That's just what happens. That's just what happens with me. It's stuff. It's annoying. It's agitating. It really is. And what's worse is that I'm wearing glasses. So people are saying, "Ah, man, he's wearing glasses because he's reading a script." If I was reading a script, this is how it would look. At this point, I just dumb myself down and use slang and too many comments. Guys, I swear I can talk well, but most of the time I'm yapping too much or say I sound too smart. I am very rarely am around people who appreciate my vocabulary or patterns. That's me reading. This is me off the cuff. I was eating a cheesecake, and the cheesecake entered my body, and then it went through a cosmic journey. The cosmic journey went out of my throat, and then the throat came out and through, and I got a lump in my neck, and I thought I had cancer, but I'm not a zodiac sign. I don't even know how I got that. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm a virgin. I've never been with a woman. I've never been with a man. I've never been with anybody. I've been alone my entire life. My life is a knife that ended by the wife. Is that Stewie Griffin? Family Guy. People watch that. But here's the thing about Family Guy. It's actually background noise for other people. That's me going on a schizophrenic rant. That's what that is. That's what happens. Yes, people have brought up that I sound like AI when I speak, when it says he's too random. That he's too random. He's too random. How? Doesn't make any sense. How am I too random? What is it? What? Nightbot thinks you use a script. Get out of here, Nightbot. Down with Nightbot. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's what it is. That's how I speak. Is a sign of intelligence, though. I'll tell you something really funny about me. This is really cool. I'm not intelligent. I'm wise. There's a very big difference between those two things. Well, that voice. It's two very different things. You get it, Senior. You understand the phrase. You get it. About something content-wise, I know people question you for having a script, but is writing things on a single document considered a script? Yeah, that is a script. That's a script. It's okay. Hear me out. It's okay to have a script. It's okay to pace out your words and have a fun little dialogue exchange between you, your mind, your inner machinations. That is how you actively coalesce and collect your thoughts. That is how you get something that is living deep in the confines of your brain and soul out to the page and the pavement. That is the beauty of actively talking it through and typing it out. That's the machinations of your mind coming forth on dead trees and bark. That's what it is to write a script. It's amazing. Well, I suppose because you're writing it in Google Docs, it would actually be transferring the aspect of the spark. You're actually saving the trees by actually using Google and actually having that, despite the fact that you're giving all your information to Google and the privacy and encrypted messages is actually gone, and they're going to be able to access all your data and that variety. But that's a separate tangent for a separate thing. But it is beautiful to actively have the ability to write out a script. It organizes you. Have a lovely day, Drew. I appreciate you. It organizes you. It gets things out. That's what it happens. Where's my wisdom come from? Lived experience is where it comes from. That's what is happening. That's what's going on. Because I'm not smart. Where you type it in the YouTube chat? That's true, Sophie. You got me. That's true there. I think people are so I didn't even what killed me, I thought everybody on YouTube, all of them, were just speaking from their heart and soul. That's what I thought. I didn't know people were using scripts. No one told me that. Had no clue people were using scripts. My favorite word? Vitriolic, berate, vindictively, essentially. Those are my favorite filler, not filler words. Those are the words that are my favorite. When I'm not reading and just looking away from chat and speaking, I can speak significantly better. When I'm looking and reading something, I slow down everything and it messes me up so much. The unhinged wordplay that comes out of my everyday mouth sometimes. Unless you train a language model to do so, I'm not really sure. I don't use AI for anything. I had this person who said I was using AI. Said, "Oh, I can tell you use the same thing as AI." I said, "Really? Interesting. I don't know how you can tell." You can run a script through AI. You tell me vitriolic, I'll be catching myself saying, "I'm happy you enjoy it." My favorite insult is snail scold little rabbit. That is my favorite thing. My favorite rage is, no, that's not my favorite phrase. My favorite phrase is, what is my favorite phrase? Solid salary. It's a term I invented. Nobody else says it. Solid salary. It means something is good or okay. For instance, if someone says, "Is this good?" you say solid salary. And then, yeah, it's like an okay. It's as if you're using an okay. That's how it operates. That's probably because they're used to it. Who knows? Touche. I guess touche indeed, Joshua. I think scripts are not bad. I remember people were questioning and saying, "How am I getting so many videos done during a day?" Well, that's because I'm just talking. Solid salary? No. This stream is solid salary. See, there we go. That's what I like to see. Hopefully I can get that to English lexicon. That'd be great. That'd be super fun if I could do that. That'd be outstanding. My brother invented the phrase, "It's hot Cheeto cheesecake." Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, when would you use hot Cheeto cheesecake ever in a sentence? That doesn't salary, not celery, not the vegetable, like money. You're probably wondering to yourself, when would you ever use the term hot Cheeto cheesecake? Well, I'll show you when you could use hot Cheeto cheesecake. Hot Cheeto cheesecake, 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 hot Cheeto cheesecake. There you go. Hopefully that's stuck in your head now, because I hope it's going to be stuck there forever. Hot Cheeto cheesecake, hot Cheeto cheesecake. That'll be stuck in your head for the next 10 weeks. Hot Cheeto cheesecake, hot Cheeto cheesecake. Death by Dorito. Hey, get it. I'm glad that came over is hot Cheeto cheesecake. I would say she is hot. That boy, hot Cheeto cheesecake. Amazing. Great work. I'm happy. Yeah, about hot Cheetos here and ready to something crazy to abstract like the meaning of life. That'd be a good idea. I probably could do that. I can make a video about absurdism and then relate it to hot Cheeto cheesecake. Chish had a few Cheeto feet streamers. What a statement. That is a statement. That is all right. That is a statement. Hot Cheeto cheesecake. Yeah, I'm happy you understand atomic waste. You're getting it. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. I'm happy you're getting it. It's the randomness of associating a food with a song repeats. For instance, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies, chicken wing. That, like, it's those things. There's those things that happen. I'm being bricked up. I must Lego. A hot Cheeto cheesecake is absurd. Correct. There is a hot Cheeto cheesecake, though. There is a store in Detroit that sells hot Cheeto cheesecake. There is a thing there. Came at the perfect time. In the midst of a song. There are There is a hot Cheeto cheesecake that exists. Chicken wing, chicken wing. And a grown man singing hot Cheeto cheesecake in the background. I am a grown man. You are correct. I am 28 years old. I'll be 29. My birthday is in 1 month. My birthday is in 1 month. I think I'll stream for my birthday. I don't stream as much simply because, man, I don't have the mental energy for a lot of things in this lifetime anymore. When you start singing chicken wing, spicy hot sauce cheese soda pop. And I don't think that flows as well. I'm not really sure. Spicy hot sauce cheese soda pop. I'm not sure if that flows as well. I like it. I like the enthusiasm. I cope by saying Among Us, Among Us. I like gaslighting people in Among Us. It's my favorite thing to do on the planet. I love gaslighting people in Among Us. I love gaslighting so much. Wow, I love gaslighting. I'm much more of a YouTuber than a streamer for sure. I've been seeing a lot of people try to transition. I've noticed Sylvanas, I've noticed Caleb City, RDC World. They're trying to stream more because streaming gives significantly more money than YouTube videos, and it is really fun. It's very interesting. It's your birthday stream? Ah, man, hope so either. Do you do protective style? Sometimes I do. Sometimes, but not often. Knockoff of K-pop Demon Hunter song? I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters, to be quite real with you. I don't like K. Tell you what, I'll go watch K-pop Demon Hunters today. I'll watch that today. What? Caleb still makes videos? Caleb said he released the video about a week ago. About a week ago. It's a good movie. Is it a good movie even if I don't like K-pop? Is it a good movie if I hate K-pop? Is the real question. I have a question for you. Is it a good movie if I hate K-pop? Is the best we can? That's hot Cheeto cheesecake. I'm gonna get that to be a term. Even the song's good. Really? If you like animation, you should still vibe with it. That is fair. That's fair. All right, I'll give you that. That's good. I love animation. There was an animation movie. Can anybody remind me of this animation movie? The world was taken over by robots. It was on Netflix, and at one point the mom fought all the robots and went kind of crazy and fought people in the sky. Is anybody know what movie I'm talking about? But was still a 8 Mile is a good movie. That's fair. That's honest. All right, that's fair. I'm not sure if 8 Mile is really a good movie. It's really just rapping. I'm not really sure if 8 Mile is a good movie. Mitchell's versus the Machines. Thank you. That's peak animation. Mitchell versus the Machines. The Transformers 1. Mitchell versus the Machines. Thank you. That's a good. That's the peak. That's peak animation to me. That's peak animation. That you all knew it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all amazing. Urshanora, Sire, Maxino, Random, Everything-ish, Joshua saying Transformers 1, D. Argent, Rob House, and the name I can't pronounce. See if I love you. I appreciate that. What is this Cyril's daily routine? So this morning, I woke up and I did my arm workouts. These are 20 pounders. I did these. Here, I'll show you what I did. So this is my body. This is me. It's me shirtless. Hi. So I did this. I did my arms. I did this about 10 for each arm. Then I did hammer curls, which are these. Hammer curls, right here. I did hammer curls. I did for each one. I did 12 on each. I did 12 sets of 4. And then I did the tricep ones. I did this one. This. I did this. Right there. I did this. That was about 30 of those. And then after I did 30 of those, I did. This is a different one. This is important. If you want to just target your bicep, you put your elbow right where your knee is at and use that to do a slow controlled curl like that. Boom. Make sure it's slow when you do those. Those are also important as well. So I did that. Then I have a bench outside, and I used 10 pounders. I have 10 pounders, and I did this for my triceps, skull crushers, for my biceps. I did 5 workouts this morning. That's what I did this morning. So, hey, what's going on? So that's what I did this morning. After that, I did 500 jumping jacks. And then I did mountain climbers for 3 minutes. Then I ran a mile outside. So that's what I did. That's what I did. You don't have to use 20 pounders. So yeah, 500 jumping jacks is not a lot. I think the most jumping jacks I did in a day was 6,200 jumping jacks in a day. That's the most I've done in a single day. That was solid salary. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting it. Thank you. I'm happy you guys are using it. It would have been 3 hours. Huh? Because a lot of content. Oh, that's sad. That's sad for that Maddox. That's the most I've done in a day. So, I think on average, you should probably be hitting 100 jumping jacks a day. That should be important. I love cardio. It's very important to me. I know I look like a little tubby guy because of my belly. People are thinking I got a little tubby thing going on here. But I've been eating a lot more because I need to gain weight. I want to get back up to 195. I'm at 172 right now. Let me check. So I can run about 6 miles comfortably before my body decides to stop me. And the most I can run in one day is about 13 miles. I think that's all I got me right now. But I've completed 4 marathons. I've done 4 marathons before. And that's pretty cool. But I'm 170. That was back when I was like 135, though. That was back when I was really skinny. So I'm how much do I weigh? I weigh 172 pounds. Hold on, let me see. Give me my thing. Hold on. Hold on. Yep, 171.6. I weigh 171 pounds right now. I'm trying to get 20 more pounds. So that's what I'm going to do. £171. I'm not sure what that is in kilos. I know I have a bunch of people that are outside of here in kilos. One pounds to kilos. I'm 77 kilos. Any advice to give us younger viewers? The world is not watching you. Please do not think the world is watching you. The world doesn't care. I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". I'm gonna do how many centimeters that is. I'm 5'5" technically. Let's just say 5'5". 5 foot, 5 inches to centimeters. I am 165 centimeters. What the hell is a kilogram? It's really good to. What's up, twin? What's that, twin? I need to start weight training in school. I recommend 5'2" as an AFAB is not good. That's pretty good. I say just start going with some light jogs or build muscle. If you don't want flabby skin, build muscle. If you want to get rid of your weight in general, do light cardio, maybe some stretching, and do it slow. Do a slow control. That's what I would do. Quad aerobics are? No, actually. I have no clue. I apologize. Oh, really? I'm 165 centimeters. Oh, Eco, we're the same size. I think. Are we the same size? My camera's broken? Go, keep going. Oh, they are. Is it bad? Let me see. Can I see what one of them looks like? Oh, I think my camera's broken. Would I ride a motorcycle with you? No. I think my bench is 165. It's good to be able to bench your own weight. I've been trying to get to there. I like how we always get into talks about what's slow and controlled cardio. Slow and controlled cardio is not doing it too fast, but fast enough. For instance, slow jumping jacks, not too fast. People do burst exercises a lot. You should start streaming. I really recommend it.
Some are darker than others. Like it's putting dots everywhere. I don't know.
Why are they not in the other pictures?
I don't know.
Is this not your skin?
No, it's not. You could. I mean.
Is it not? It's not in this one.
Yeah, it's not on some of them. So I figured it was on my skin.
Like this one?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's your skin.
No, it's not.
What? No, it's not your skin. I don't know what's going on. It might have overheated. Thank you very much. I appreciate the information. I love you. Sorry, my wife had an issue. Does producing doing the hunka chunka count as cardio? Yeah, that counts. That does count. 5'10", 180? That's not bad. It depends on where the weight is, though. Because you could tell me your weight measurements, so you want to make vids like mine? I wouldn't try to copy my vids. It's going to be very difficult to do that. I say make vids in your own authentic style. Yeah, I'm married. So, a slow controlled cardio would look something a bit like this. That's slow, controlled cardio. That's slow and controlled cardio. Or slow and controlled cardio could be something like this. Very slow high knees. Could be a light jog, something of that variety. So, I don't care about weight either. I just care about what I can actually do. Motorcycles are dangerous. I think motorcycles are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Welcome back, Blaze. Hey, Blaze. Gutherian. That should really good. I sure can. Wow, we're autism. This is Tail self-portrait. Oh, that's cool. Let me see here. Therian quadrobics. Yeah. Did you make me look up furry stuff? You got me look up furry stuff. Gurren Lagann is actually one of my favorite animes. Aiga lives. I cannot believe you made me look up furry stuff. Trust? Alright, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You made me. You got me with the first. You said I didn't realize you were saying there. I thought it was some Greco-Roman back in the day stuff. You furry does not equal theory. You're right. My bad. I apologize. Furry adjacent. How's that? Is that better for you? Furry adjacent. You really got. I looked up Therian quadrobics, right? And all I see is just this. I see someone yipping, like just this, whatever this is. Yeah, I don't know if this is. How high can I jump? Okay. All right. This is something. It's definitely something. I will tell you that I'm not clicking any of these videos. I'm not clicking any of them. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Because because then I'll get recommended the stuff in my feed. But yeah, I don't hate furries or anything like that. But man, you got me. Hey, that's more than the average American. If that's what they gotta do to get, I can. My vertical is pretty good. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. My vertical is pretty good. I can do. I think I have about like a 30-inch vertical. I can jump pretty high. I can jump disgustingly high. I like disgustingly high. I'm disgustingly, but that's why I like to see Ika. I did feel a big sense of connection. I do agree with the Meds example being Brian Wilson. Did I post a community post? Did I post something? Did I post a community post? Hobby horsing? Y'all just making up words. Hobby horsing? All right, hold on. What is? Will you be a Therian? No. Hobby horse. Hold on, I can get into this. Hold on. This reminds me of the air guitar competition. Air guitar competition. This reminds me of the air guitar championship, where it was the air guitar world championship. It reminds me of this. I don't know if you ever seen this. The air guitar world championship. It reminds me of this. This is what it reminds me. It reminds me of the air. It just reminds me of this. Anyways, I posted something. Oh right, yeah. I remember this. Yeah. I'm losing my mind. I posted about it. Anyways, yeah. So Harbarian Thumbdat. Y'all just saying words. y'all just saying words. Y'all just y'all just saying words. YouTube's gonna be fine. Those people are gonna adapt. Hobby horsing, man, y'all really just y'all get me on this gobbledygook nonsense that's what's happening. I will say this though. If you ever want a recommendation for any YouTuber product, HelloFresh. I think HelloFresh is the best out of all of them because there's like Blue Apron and all these other ones. HelloFresh might be the best. I really appreciate HelloFresh. I'm not sponsored by them. Gregorian chant stream when? I gotta figure out what Gregorian chants sound like, and I want to figure out what they sound like before I dedicate myself to this. I say that word a lot. Is this what? Throw singing is hard. That's difficult. That's tough. That's really difficult. It's tough. To yell it in a pillow, Mongolian throw singing is tough. That's tough. That's really tough. I'm sorry, great ape, great gay grape. Sorry, great gay grape. I'm trying to figure out Mongolian throat singing. Can you upload a 1 hour video of you doing this? It's tough. It's very difficult. It's I'm trying to figure out throat singing. That's tough. Welcome back, Rayman Returns OST. It's very difficult. That's a difficult one. That's difficult. I promised the guy I was going to do a video of me terribly beatboxing, so that's on the menu. So me and my wife are going to do a video of us terribly beatboxing because we can't beatbox. Oh, fuck. Catnip plants ASMR. Is that a real video? Is that a real video? Is that real? You still, I do? Which video do I owe you? Which video do I owe you? Yodeling is easier? I miss him apparently singing. I was singing. Do it Friday night fucking style. Eh ah ooh. Eh ah ooh. Ah eh oh. Ah ooh. Ah eh oh. Ah ooh. Ah yeah. My favorite Friday Night Funkin' song is Silly Billy. Silly Billy is the best Friday Night Funkin' song to ever grace it. On YouTube when you get a chance. I've seen that video already. I've seen that one. That's how I discovered my goal. Can I scat? I can do it relatively well when I'm not going. Is being unhappy subject over genuine change. Oh, I have that video already scheduled. Yeah, that video is scheduled. There is. What's what I'm looking for? There is. I believe that's the Heidi Ho. Folks, let me tell you about Minnie the Moocher. Let me see if I can figure out that song right quick, because that's the whole thing, right? Minnie the Moocher. It's like Minnie the Moocher. It went towards his passions, that is art. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, man. I'm sorry. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I could bring back scat. It was, folks, here's the story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Hidey hidey ho, hidey hidey ho, hoodie hee hee. Is that Scatman? Hoodlady la lely, hoodlady la lely, le. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him through, oh he was choky. He took her down to Chinatown, showed her how to kick the gong around. Hoodlady la lely, hoodlady la lely. That's the, is that the thing? That's Scatman. Good. I love Minnie the Moocher because he gets more ridiculous as the song goes on. Was it? No, this is an actual song. This is Hold on, let's see if I can do it. Hold on. This is Minnie the Moocher is such a banger. Banger ass song. It's really a banger ass song. She had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car even with platinum wheels. He la see la boo la lely, skula be la lely, goobla gibla galoo, gola be la baloo, halu la la la. That's like the whole song. That is like the whole song. That is the entire song. That's the entire thing. That's the entire thing. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them 1,000,000 times. That's like the whole song. It's really, really good. It's really good. That end. Go for it, King. It's crazy. That's like the whole song. That's all it is. I remember when I was younger, I did a talent show, and I did specifically that older style of gobbledygook. I did that exact older style. All the older people loved it, and they tried to bully me in school for that. It was great. They ended up getting their ass beat, but it was really fun. They were like, "You're a nerd," and I just kind of beat them up. They're like, "Never mind, we don't want to fight you. You're really mean and violent." Good times. I miss being unnecessarily cruel and violent in school. That was my favorite thing on the planet. The teachers loved me because I never caused a fracas in school, and whoever was more annoying than me, I would fight them and get them expelled, and the teacher would lie for me. Those were such fun days. Best times. Yeah. Miss those days. Fun time. Oh, I've gotten into down angle. Hold on. I'm gonna ask my wife if she wants Chinese food. Please give me 1 second. Baby, do you want Chinese food? Okay, I know what you want already, okay? Okay. She wants Chinese food. Bro, what? What did I do? What? Whatever is happening in your mind? What did I do? I was a pushover? What did I do? We talking about atomic waste? Yeah, I want Chinese food. He's married? Why is it such a surprise to the figure that I am married? Why is that really such a surprise? I have been in hundreds of relationships in my life. I'm so confused. You low-key look like Corey Kenshin. Wow. A black man with an afro looks like Corey Kenshin. What are the odds? What? Me? A black man with a white with a black man with I look like Corey You know, I hear this a lot. I actually hear this is actually a very common comparison. I think people see black guy afro and just say, "Oh yeah, 100%." So, you telling me let's do a brisk comparison here. I look like this guy? Let's do here, me. Here, I look like him. We look the same? Is how we look? Yeah? Is, no, 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 no. I like this. This is. What was it? Really? I had assumed it was the us. Do I not look like Corey Kenshin? I assumed. Hold on. Let me. What's this iconic pose? Let me do the iconic pose. Here we go. Is that? If you grew out the beard, this is as far as my beard is gonna grow, dude. And the racism. I don't care about racism. You are more handsome. Nah, I think Corey's a pretty handsome guy. I don't know about more handsome. I think it's subjective, but you look more taken care of in a way. Interesting take. Interesting take. Your fro has more character. I think he has some hair conditioner or something. Someone got mad at me on a Corey Kenshin video because I said his hair looks messy, and they said he has a hair condition. You insensitive prick. I think he has a hair condition. You look like a Disney character with a smirk. I like that, Brutus. That's good. I like that. That's good. Typical racist Shadow the Hedgehog. Look like his cousin. We are cousin. We're both. I think it's just Detroit black men. He lives in Warren. I live in Detroit, so I think it's because we're both in Michigan and black. You know what you're like, Eddie Griffin. You're right. Who's the Eddie that does Donkey's voice? What's his voice? Hold on. Shrek, I like you. In the morning, I make him wobbles. Oh, please, Fiona, please. That's which Eddie is that? Oh, Shrek. Cake tablets. I love cake. That's which. Who is that? Who is that? Who is Eddie Murphy? That's Eddie Murphy. That's what had a mouth condition. No, he has fake teeth for sure. He has fake teeth. Yeah, he has fake teeth. He has fake teeth or something. I don't have fake teeth, but these are my teeth. These are my teeth look like. I don't have fake teeth, but I do got retainers. Okay, Susie. Pazuzu, if that is your real demonic name. Let's throw back roast in Detroit. I love Detroit. Holy shit, voice acting. I'm a pretty decent. I'm back in the furry stream. Let's roll back. Sharp triangular style. Mm, mm. I'm like 20% good at voice acting. That's where I'm at. I knew a guy who used to do Stewie's voice, and then his girl cheated on him with my friend. And she cheated on him because he wouldn't stop doing the Stewie voice during bedroom activities. It might affect his hair on his scalp. I don't know. It might. You make a great furry. Let's roll back here. Let's roll back. Let's not do that. I don't think I'd make a great furry now. Come on now. I don't think I could be a furry. I don't believe in that. I think they're cool, but that's not me. That's not me. Crab rangoons. I'm ordering DoorDash. I am so sorry that I'm not saying a singular word to you guys. I bet you guys are hurt. All right. You got favorite Monster Hunter cereals? Or Doggeron from Monster Hunter World? My favorite monster is Disfiora from Monster Hunter Frontier. He made a great Mersuiter, insane work. But if you were to be a furry, where animal would you be? Let's not do that. You're trying to get me. Are the conditions at Amazon really as bad as people say? I feel like my facility is really cool. I don't know about everybody else. Because you're not adding me? What? Adding you from what? What did I do? What are your thoughts on a new Monster Hunter game? I'm so excited about Monster Hunter Stories 3. I am, but I can't play. Disu Fiora. Yeah, from Frontier. That is Disu Fiora. That's the one. Which voice would be better than Stewie? I'd be a great handler for sure. Would this be better than Stewie? Any voice during bedroom activities would be better than Stewie. He just did that. I don't know why he did that. It was crazy. Nice funky color palette. Alatrion. Alatrion would be crazy. Can you watch streams? Yeah, I can watch gaming streams. It's just it's I want to play games. Hopefully I'll figure out a method to do so because I have a Switch 2 that I can't mentally play. Hey, you can see like Corey in there. It's pretty cool. I have a Switch 2 that I can't mentally play. Best robot slur? Wireback, maybe? Feels racist. VRAM reject is pretty good. VRAM reject. Do you like fried chicken? All right. All right. Yes, I do like fried chicken. Who enjoys tickles? What? Who asked that question? Explain mentally play. I have schizoaffective disorder, and I can't physically look at video games at the current moment. Clicker or clanker? Would you sell all your consoles and games? No, I feel like if I can get past this, I'll be great. Is Sung Jin Woo an industry plant? The character or the show Solo Leveling? Which one? An AI slur? I feel like that is so close to the other R slur because it's still using the word tard. I still feel like Sonic Motions, you're definitely a Sonic fan. I can tell you that right now. One of the people only visceral saw black people. There's other ones. There's other ones. There's a lot of other ones. And one person does like fried chicken and he's black. He's lying to avoid a stereotype. I'll. Bro, just got me thinking about, do you like waffles? Imagine asking if I like chicken and then I'm like, okay, you like chicken, but do you like waffles? Clanker is a robot slur from Star Wars. It was done for the droids. I think it was specifically in Star Wars Episode 2, The Clone Wars, is where I think I first heard it. Hell yeah. Does talking to us help with a schizoaffective hallucination at all? No, not at all. I'm probably going to get really worse as time goes on. Futurama has... It definitely does. I'm going to see if I can get Korean fried chicken on DoorDash. Hold on. They have Korean fried chicken on DoorDash, right? They do. Nuevo Soul. They have Whoa, 40 mini quesadillas for $100. Hold up a second. I gotta read. They have a taco truck, Soul Bird. Oh, they do have this. They do have this. I wish they would allow me to get regular portion food. They have 10 Korean fried chicken sliders for $27. 10 sliders for $27 is not bad, I think. Is 10 casual on Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I'm so sorry. I don't play video games. Didn't you just order Chinese? I did. I did. Can we play Still a Brain Rot, please? I can't play video games anymore. This video seems justified that last 15 decided to play VGs as if a switch turned off. I say 75 can I still played. It was a strange time. That's fair, but this is purely schizophrenia. This is really different. My favorite movie is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. This is like completely different. This is a wildly different thing. So, stream playing chess? Huh. You know what's crazy? I am horrifically bad at chess. Really bad at chess. I might be the worst chess player to ever exist. I'm not really good at chess. Play Masterpiece. Points to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Yes. Yes. I have not seen that yet, actually. I'm going to see that later. The thing with Frieza Saga, which probably is true with how much effort it looked to animate the whole thing. No. Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end with Cell Saga. Akira Toriyama was going to end at Cell Saga, but Dragon Ball Z was too popular, so he decided to continue. You keep streaming until you genuinely win. It's gonna be a 50-hour chess stream. Why you stop playing video games? Schizoaffective disorder. I'll make a video about it. I don't know who this General So is, but he knows chicken. Whoever this General So is, he knows chicken. You got to get your life for being some favorite. I'm being artistic. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much. I am. He is very weak in the movie. I will say that. But it's not that. This is the beautiful thing. It's not that Superman is weak. It's that Lex Luthor is very, very good at attacking Superman. That's fair, Sophie. You got me there. He's very good at predicting Superman. That's the thing. That's the big thing. So I'm gonna end stream. I really do want to stream more, but I can tell my brain is getting rewired right now. It's getting messed up. I am going to end stream. I'm gonna release a video today at 4 and 8:30. In order to make up for me not streaming, I've been releasing videos at 8:30. If I can get back into regularly streaming, it won't be 8:30 streams. I'm so sorry, Sonic. I'm so sorry. Pleasure to see you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a lovely day. Or solid salad. Please be well. Thank you so much. I will hopefully be streaming again soon. I will see how my brain is feeling. Have a lovely day. I'm going to work on some more videos.